Joined by Jordan Cotleur here on Bearcats TV. Jordan, 2-goal day. You score both of the goals for your team, and an early one in the first half and an insurance goal late in the second half. Just talk me through what was working for you offensively and getting those scoring chances today.
It was just kind of getting there when it wasn't expected. The first goal, I think the goalie was caught off guard, and I think so were the defenders. And so just getting them, stretching them out, which was what our game plan was, and then finding the seams really worked for us. So that was it.
A 1-0 game throughout most of it until you get that insurance goal late in the second half. How comfortable have you guys become grinding out these close games?
Well, USF wasn't very comfortable, but I think today we definitely grew a lot in the second half. I think we were able to see the game out, and in the last 10 minutes or so we kept calm, kept possession, and that made a big difference. And I think that's why we were able to get that insurance goal with a minute left.
The unbeaten streak now at 9 matches in a row. How much confidence are you guys playing with right now?
A lot. We're playing really. We're not playing the best of our ability, but we're finishing. We're seeing games out, and that's so huge to get results after tying 4 games that we probably shouldn't have tied.
We're joined on Bearcats TV by head coach Neil Stafford. And coach, I know you were unhappy with the team's performance on Friday. You wanted a better response here this afternoon. Do you feel like your team delivered and gave you the response you were looking for?
I think it was a better team performance overall, and again, some individual brilliance. Again, Jordan Cotleur getting 2 goals today, but I thought we were a bit more energetic, and we created a bit more problems, which I'm happy to see. And as long as we stick to that mentality that they're going to deal with a very difficult team when they play Cincinnati, I'll be happy with that.
Talked about Jordan Cotleur. She scores both goals in the match, a big goal to give your team an early lead, and then a big insurance goal in the second half. What did you see from her that was making her so successful today?
Her energy was just fantastic, and that's one of the reasons we kept her on the field today. She was really lively and really doing well with the press, and then finding herself in good spots to make good things happen for us. So we're really proud, and I think Jordan was a great example of what makes us successful today.
The Florida school is obviously always a challenge in this conference. You beat both of them in the same weekend. Just a huge weekend for your team here to get 2 wins against 2 quality opponents here at home.
Yeah, I mean, USF and UCF, they're fantastic programs, and I think this is indicative of what's happening with Cincinnati right now, and we're really, really proud of the effort that the women are putting in. There's a lot of people involved in our success at this moment, but I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We've still got a long way to go. We've got 4 more games in the regular season as far as conference goes, and we got to keep fighting. All of this hard work this weekend and these shutouts are all for nothing if you don't show up against Temple. And Temple's going to be a real difficult opponent.
You guys grind out another close win. The unbeaten streak is at 9 in a row, as we mentioned, and as you just alluded to, you guys will head back out on the road next weekend. You'll make the swing through the Northeast, starting, as you just said, with a real tough opponent in Philadelphia in Temple.
Yeah, Temple and then UConn, which will be a nice sort of a homecoming for me. But our eyes and everything, our attention's on Temple right now. Got to get 3 points there and keep grinding out the season and really staking a claim and what we want, and that's the playoffs.